Hi guys, welcome to Finney's Farm. So today, as promised, I'm going to be extending the brooder to 2 layers. I just need to go and get the wood supplies and then we can start. So I've moved the brooder out of the chicken shed to somewhere where I can work on it, and I've also got the wood supplies, so let's begin. So all tools that you'll need for this project are a hammer, nails, some staples, a saw, obviously the wood, as well as some hinges and some chicken wire to help with the ventilation of the brooder. It's all kind of make do with what you've got, so I'm reusing nails. I had to get the new wood, but because I ran out, because when I built the original brooder, it's all out of recycled wood, but I ran out of that, so new wood, but otherwise mostly recycled. Alright, so I'm just going to secure the base to the brooder. It's 60 by 80 centimetres. I got it pre-cut at the builder's merchant, so let's go on with it. Okay, so I've done my measurements, let's get to cutting. So now I'm going to be putting on the sides of the brooder. I've cut the wood, so I'm ready to go. So now we've got the sides on, we just need to get the back on. Alright, so let's put on the back. Guys, I've run into a bit of an issue. There's a gap at the back of the brooder where I clearly miscalculated some of the measurements. So I'm just trying to figure that out. I might put chicken wire along the back. It's not a big enough gap for any birds to escape, but I just want to make sure that I build it as well as I can. So I'm just gonna look for some solution. I've got these small pieces of wood that I'm gonna nail onto the back, and hopefully that will stop up the gap. Stopped up the gap with these pieces of wood and it's worked well. This is what it looks like so far. I'm just gonna put this piece of wood in here, but I'm gonna make it removable so I can plug things in here. So to plug in the heat plate. And then I'm gonna chicken wire the gaps at the top you see here for ventilation. I've made these frames for the doors. I just cut the right lengths and then I split the boards in half by just sawing down a little bit and then using a chisel and splitting the wood in two, because then you get two boards. So let's hang them. Right, so it's the next day. My camera ran out of battery, so I lost some of the footage, but I managed to fit the doors and fit the chicken wire to the frames. All that's left to do is to get the bolts for the doors so that they're nice and secure for the quail. I also used screws for the hinges, and I had to get new hinges because the hinges that I was going to use were too big. The doors are a little bit wonky, but I think that just adds to the character of the build, so I'm completely happy with that. Taking a closer look, this is the doors and frames that I fitted. And if we go in, that's the chicken wire at the back for ventilation and on the side for ventilation. I've got the bolts on the door, so this project's finished. It's ready for chicks or quail, which will be a future video, so don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and turn your post notifications on.